Hi folks, Benson here from 20th Century Interiors. Welcome. Today we're going to talk a little bit about one of our favorite things in the shop is the Danish pepper grinders. First started by Jans Quisgaard and were manufactured by Nissan, Digsmed, and we have a Japanese one here as well. First thing people ask us is why there's such a variation in price. And a lot of it has to do with the age. This one here is one of the very first ones that Quisgaard designed. It's called the Vanguard. And this is what we call a first generation Vanguard. By that meaning that at the bottom here you can see it has a metal grinder, and that metal grinder is made by Peugeot. Peugeot as in the car company and the bicycle company, and it'll say Peugeot on the grinder. And then later on, this is a third generation. It has a plastic on plastic, it says Dansk, and it'll say Denmark in it. And that's how you distinguish between a first and a third generation. And if we look at the UFOs, as we call them, or some people call them the mushrooms, this shows you a first generation, a Peugeot grinder. It'll say Dansk here, it'll be branded Dansk. And this is a second generation plastic with a Peugeot grinder in the middle. So that's how you sort of distinguish between the generations, they're called, of production of the Dansk grinders. So all these are Dansk. And then the fourth generation now is these new ones from Thailand, which has a non-Peugeot metal grinder, but we'll say Thailand or Malaysia on them. This is called the Acorn, and it has Malaysia on it as well. And then there was originally 79 of the Peugeot grinders designed by Quisgaard, and a lot of people collect them. A lot of people only want to have first generations, but we also like the non-Quisgaard ones. This one by Nissan, we call it the Polka Dot, and it has a Peugeot grinder on the bottom and has this double wood variation. One of my personal favorites, the only time I've ever had it, is this one here. This is by Digsmed. It has a magnetic little stopper here where you put the acorns in, and then it grinds really nicely, and it's very playful. Another thing that people look for is rare wood ones. These are not the Dansk rare woods, but these are Digsmed rare woods, and it's a matching set of a salt and pepper. And there's other companies who make them. This is a Japanese one that I really like. So on the bottom is the pepper, on the top is the salt, and you can take this off here to put the salt in, and it's all doweled. So that's just a little thing of how to funly collect pepper grinders from Denmark and beyond. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think in the comments.